Entanglements with me. It's Jilly Baby. We are just getting into T's entanglement just to get you caught up. T, this is around October, from October to August to October of 2021. She met Baldy, who's the male in this entanglement, in another top streamer's stream. He hit her with the hi on the back end. She said it was cute to be in the comments. He'd write her name. Y'all know when somebody walks in and, that's the equivalent of something cute, say your name, put little heart eyes after it. But then Baldy slid into the DMs. T put the lurker eyes back, and then they just started, you all know y'all know the progression, right? You go comments, DMs, Instagram, iPhone.
He is on that still, Londa.
So, ma'am, click the comments off. Stop talking to me. Or at least fake like they're off.
Saying with a lurker.
A week in, they went to Instagram. 2 days in, they changed phone numbers, and now they're on the iPhone playing iPhone games, which then led to sexy FaceTime, y'all. Freaky deaky FaceTime is what she said. Freaky deaky FaceTime. So this was over 3-4 weeks. Baldy is a streamer. Baldy would go live from his bed, and T started to notice there's always females in his life. Tons of female gifters, just females flirting all the time. So she just asked him straight up, like, hey, what's going on, or do you mess with any, kind of am I the only one type of thing? But at this point, y'all didn't have any type of commitment, right? You all weren't any type of, or did you?
No, it was more of he said that he wasn't talking to anybody anymore, and we were progressing.
Got it. Okay. He hit you with not talking to anybody. So she asked, and he admitted to talking to Two and Few. T is familiar with Two and Few. They've met in other streams. It was very cordial, just very app friends. He said he talked to Two and Few for a while, but then she left him for somebody else. He also admitted to speaking with Lucky, but he and Lucky just had a freaky FaceTime situation, and that was in the past. They don't do it anymore. They don't do it anymore. So we're here after this information. So T now, no, she doesn't stream, but she likes him. So she sitting in his live all the time, just watching him, flirting.
I'm on accident, you know what I'm saying? Spending my money. Okay, I'm ready to tell when it gets messy.
And she watches him, and he's texting her while he's live. And so she's just like, all right, cool. Like, we're texting, he's doing this. All right, so you sit in his live, he's texting. You just said you wonder if you're the only one that he's texting.
Yes, so this is when it gets a little bit ghetto. So Two and Few, we're like a month and a half in.
Okay, all right.
So Two and Few used to have these very, very fun, entertaining. I mean, I would still be friends with her if the fallout didn't happen, but we're gonna get to there. So basically, Two and Few would have these very, very fun, like, music dedications. And during those dedications, Baldy would send me songs, I'd send Baldy songs, and the person that we're sending these songs to was Two and Few. So there was faces being made, comments being made.
How does this work? You would message Two and Few to say, play this song.
Yes, play this song for this person.
For this person. Okay, so
yes.
So you and Baldy would be sending her Two and Few songs to play for each other.
Yes, that's how the game went. So everyone would Instagram her, and then she would play the songs and be like, this is for this person, but it was a secret.
Got it. Okay.
So one of the times, like during her little shows that she would have, Baldy bet me in an iPhone game. And in the iPhone game, if I lost, I had to change my name on the app. Gotti, put it in the comments what my name was on that. Okay, so my name was Baldy's. It was like Baldy's something. I can't remember the name.
You lost with that, and you had to change your name.
Change my name, and it was like, my name was Ball to P. I'm gonna say it. My name is Property. There we go. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't, y'all don't. It is what it is. So my name was Property. There we go.
I did that too when I was 18.
Baldy's Property.
18. We couldn't be doing that no more.
I can tell. You're
Don't
just
get me
stepping
out,
away.
matter of fact.
All right.
Mine's gonna be gone.
Okay, so you have to change your name. So you
Mhm.
change your
Yeah, so I changed my name. And then after I changed my name, Baldy texts me and says, Two and Few sent me a text and was like, I've never been anyone's property before. Why don't you ask T these questions? So I'm like, well, what did you ask her? And he's like, I just asked her how her date went. So now I'm sitting here like, why is Two and Few
I ain't got
upset?
it like that. That's your.
But I just leave it alone. And this is where we're being
I was
Jenny,
going.
Jenny in the cut, Jenny in
So
the
wait,
hood.
Baldy clearly was still texting with
Yes.
Two and Few. So he texts Two and Few, how was your, according to him, he texted her, how was your date?
I never
And-
seen the text message, so I don't know if he's lying.
And so, and then she texts back after noticing said name change
Mm-hmm.
in her shady way. I have never been anybody's property.
I put in an order.
Why don't you ask
I put in a. I told
her
them I put
these
No.
questions? Got it.
and
Okay.
they're like, no,
Okay.
we can't.
Okay. All right. So,
That's the call.
There you go.
so
So
well, how did you get this information? Are you gonna get to how?
I'm getting it from Baldy. So, you know, Baldy likes to tell me little things of the haters in the back. He used to just tell me that all the girls hated me because he's not talking to them and he's talking to me, which was false, very false. We'll get to that later, you guys.
Hold on. Is it in the comments? Red flag here. When red flag here. When the man starts to tell you that all the other ones are haters, all the ladies are haters around you.
I was a little
Okay.
done.
Okay. All right. All over some freaky FaceTime.
It was good freaky FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? It was a connection. It was a connection.
Good.
So,
All right.
let's
okay,
get
so-
to
Okay.
this.
Got Jenny. All right.
Jenny, yes. Jenny's a really good friend. So I'm gonna say that right there. She's a little crazy, but it's okay. We love a good crazy Jenny.
But this sharing of information from Baldy now sparks. What does this spark in you
So
to now?
Jenny, I messaged Jenny, and then she's like, "Yeah, Baldy told me about that. She thinks it's a little weird that she's around in my life talking to me. I think it's weird too, because I'm like, if you have a problem with me talking to Baldy, as someone, you know, you've messaged me prior, I just feel like she could have DM'd me and been like, "Are you talking to Baldy?" Because I was priorly talking to Baldy.
Okay.
You know what
All
I'm saying? You just got to say it with your chest.
Okay. So T, you message Jenny. Jenny confirms.
Yeah.
And Jenny says, "Oh, I heard the same thing, and yeah, it's weird." All right. So what do you do from here?
So Tia goes live. Now, those who know, I'm not a streamer. I am a troll in the comments.
You hit the button.
You know what I'm saying? I hit the button.
So why did this make you feel away, though? I'm trying to understand. Like, what was the burn?
Well,
Like, what?
I actually didn't hit the button to be messy, but me hitting the button has made it very messy. Let's just go there.
Okay.
So I go live, right? I'm live. Everybody's in there. We're all joking and enjoying our wonderful time. Two and Few hops in my live, and Jenny kicks her out before she even gets a word in. Did I tell Jenny to kick Two and Few out? No, I did not. Did she still get kicked out? She did. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, now she gets kicked out, and we are in this said Top Badges Live, right?
You can just say top streamer.
Top streamers, sorry. We're in a Top Streamers Live, and then Two and Few's in the comments, and Two and Few said she's gonna go live. Now, I don't think anything about it, but what happens is Two and Few goes live, and she's crying. When I say she's crying,
Like Kim.
I mean, she is crying. I've seen people cry on this live before, but she was crying. She says, I've been acting fake. she says that I was being messy and was asking why she got kicked out of my life. Now, she just got kicked out. Why? It is what it is. People have been kicked out of better lives. Everyone knows Tia does not go live. Okay, you're not missing nothing but a little bit of drama in my life. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. So she's crying, and then she airs it out that I am talking to Baldy. And she says that she's gonna get off the app. And from there, it's a mess. When I say it's a mess, it's a mess. People are messaging me. I'm messaging people, like, whose side are we taking? Everybody at this point feels like they have to take a side, right?
Did people know that? Does people know that she was talking to him previously? Like,
Well,
I'm
I
trying to
don't
figure
know. People in the background, do you guys know that she was talking to Baldy?
Did we know this? Is this why we get like? Cause she's the way that. Oh,
No.
okay.
Yes.
The
Okay.
way
Some
that
of
she
Ginny knew that she was talking to Baldy. There we go.
So she was. I'm just trying to for everybody else temper this level of upsetness that she had to go live and cry and air
Well,
this out. If she left, according to Baldy, she left him for somebody else, which I'm assuming we're gonna.
that's where I was lost, but she just wanted to know if I told Ginny to kick her out.
Okay.
And I did not. Case closed. It is what it is.
All right. So she airs it out that you and Baldy are talking. She puts y'all business out there and says she's gonna leave the app.
Yes.
Okay. So this leads to
this is what this leads to, right?
DMs.
Now it's awkward. We're going into the said top streamers live, and I get kicked out of the live. Now, everybody knows I'm always in this top streamers live. I walk in, I was in the comment, I was also at work. All of a sudden, I get kicked. Baldy texts me, T, don't go in her live no more because she let Two and Few kick you. If I had my second device, I would play that voice recording because it gets messy. That's what she said.
Okay.
That the top streamer let Two and Few kick me.
And this is coming from Baldy. This is coming from Baldy.
This is coming from Baldy. So at this point, I messaged said top streamer. And I'm like, if you had a problem with me, top streamer, you should have told me. You know what I'm saying? I'm real on the tell me you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So now it's ghetto. When I got kicked, this top streamer ended her live and called me on IG. And we don't really have to talk about said top streamer because top streamer is innocent. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Live was ended. You were let back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We love somebody clear up any miscommunication.
Have you on the clear up.
Okay.
And from there, it just was what it was. She got off the app for a little bit, and then she came back. Me and Baldy progressed into our relationship. There was a meetup.
So you didn't. So at this point, when the top streamer clears up with you that is not what happened, did you take this information back to Baldy to say, or did you just keep that in the tub?
Top streamer also messaged Baldy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So air is cleared, but you still didn't question Baldy. You just kind of kept it in the tub?
Yeah, we just kept it.
All right. So your relationship with Baldy progresses?
Yes.
Okay. Now where are we?
So now there's a meetup. Nothing spectacular happens at this meetup. But let's just say me and this Baldy person no longer talk. Right.
You met him at the meetup? You met Baldy in person?
Yes, I met Baldy in person.
This was a meetup as in you and him were meeting up, or like a bunch of you got together and you?
It was just a me and him meetup.
Oh, you and him. Okay, so you, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I mean, we're not gonna glaze over that and glaze cornbread.
I think the glaze is glazing.
What,
Basically, Tia is crazy, everybody. If you guys did not know, I'm heavy on the crazy.
So did you go to see him? He came to see you. You met in a neutral place.
I went out to see him.
You flew out to see him. All right. And he picked you up from the airport. Y'all just
Picked me up from the airport all the way in Washington.
Okay. How you see each other for the first time? How were you happy? Were you?
I mean, it wasn't really like a happy moment for me because there was a lot of drama and extraness.
Okay.
A lot of drama. So it was more of like ghetto.
Did you like what you saw? Were you still attracted to him?
I mean, I was very in lust with this person's personality. So,
Okay. Because sometimes, like sometimes on phone and the app and thing, like that whole vibe doesn't always translate off the app, or it doesn't usually translate immediately. It may take a little build up, Okay. So you went to meet him. How long were you there?
I was there for a weekend. So let's just say that during this weekend, it was very, very awkward. I was texting Jenny from the block. Okay. And I was letting Jenny from the block know everything that was going on. And she was giving like me little ideas because, we're trying to make it work after all the drama that happened. And it was a lot of drama. Let's just say that. A lot of accusations, a lot of fake IGs of people saying that he's fucking him. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. Cut that. X that off the tape.
So after you got kicked and all this was cleared up, that's essentially when a lot of other women started coming out from the woodworks. He was doing things. So you were getting messages all the way leading up to. Are any of them from Diamond or Tacos?
He told me that some of them were from Two and Few, but I did not know that they were from Two and Few or who it was because it was a fake account. And by that time, Two and Few had already blocked me off IG, so there's no way to know. And me and Lucky were not really friends during this time.
Okay. All of this was happening before you met in person?
Yes.
Okay,
so all the drama was happening before we met in person. So, before we met in person, it was just a lot of hostility.
Okay. All right, so you meet in person. You're not terribly excited or ecstatic because of the drama. The attraction is kind of, does he look good? He looks good in person like you did it? Okay.
We love a good personality.
Okay, all right. Did freaky FaceTime translate to freaky real time?
Huh? I don't know what real time means, actually. Maybe once.
Didn't want to do it again?
Yes, I scooted. Okay, if everyone wants to know in the back, it's called a scoot when it is not more than, never mind. So you guys know where I'm going?
Put a hump in your back end. All right, anyway. So it was your weekend was spent
turn off the comments back
awkward, and you spent most of your time texting Jenny.
Yes, I was texting Jenny the whole time. Jenny was trying to make it to where it was not awkward. Let's just say, but before the weekend ended, it was very awkward. I was sleeping upstairs. He was sleeping downstairs. There's something about bed bugs that happened as well because I was getting bit up everywhere. We're not talking about that, though. We're not talking about that. And then...
Okay, so you were sleeping in that short period of time, you were sleeping separate. It just was not a good shift. All right.
It was not.
All right, so you leave.
So I leave, and now Baldy hops back into Two and Few's DMs, right? So now Two and Few and Baldy are back talking. So now there's little things being said.
Leave though. What do you leave on? You leave and you're just like, all right.
Very, 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 very bad terms.
So you're done. When you leave, you're like, all right, we're done. Clearly, this isn't going to
That's
go
it.
anywhere.
It was what it was.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to throw out my bag.
Okay. So now he's back into infused DMs.
Yes, back into infused DMs and someone else's DMs, but that person's not relevant to this story because that was way after me.
Okay. So you're now done. You get back. You hear that he's into infused DMs.
Yes. So now there's things being said.
Okay.
I guess Tunfi was happy that he was back in her DMs and thought she won. But if she would have seen him in person, she wouldn't have thought that. I'm just gonna say that. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not itching no more, y'all. I threw that bag out before I got to my house.
Okay. So Two and Few is you are blocked from Two. How are you getting this information about Two and Few? Who is?
If anybody did not know in this app, you are being recorded at all times. Okay. You go live, someone is recording you. You say something, someone caught it. I'm just gonna say that. So it was caught, and it was sent to me on Instagram from a fake account. This fake account's name is, well, it was a Lovely Luscious.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you got recordings of Two and Few, or both each one.
Yeah, of Baldy and Two and Few, and him changing his name to Two and Fews.
Okay.
No, my lurker account is Kitty's Kitty Cat.
Oh, you just gonna throw your name out there? Okay.
Yeah, y'all can fave it. Okay, I be lurking on Wild Kitty. She in the comments with my name. Fave her, y'all.
Okay. So when you get this information about them talking about this, you get upset, you're over it, you don't want them anyway, you just kind of leave it be, they're just being messy and you write it off.
Yes.
Okay. And are they talking about you? Or are they just
you just them in general? So then it just gets real ghetto. And this is where Lucky comes into the mix.
All right.
Now, this whole time I was thinking that Lucky hated me due to the fact that I was talking to her before man, right?
Okay.
Now, Lucky tells me that she was talking to Baldy the whole entire time.
Okay.
Whole time, never stopped. The only thing that she said was that they weren't really phone freaking.
Okay.
That is it. That's just what she didn't confirm to. I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what Lucky said.
Okay.
So this whole time I was thinking that Lucky hated me and all of this. But it wasn't even that. Baldy just didn't want everybody in his life knowing that he was messing with all of us.
Of course he wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Lucky tells you this. You are, well, I guess at this point you kind of don't care because you're over him, but you care in terms of like you lied. All right. So one confirmed. Two and Few is now back has clearly never left really, but is there.
Yes.
Okay. Now what else do you find
Let's
out?
get with the ghetto part, y'all. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. We're all grown here, and I did what I did.
Okay.
Let's just say a player fucked up. Oh, sorry. Messed up.
Okay.
And when I was scooting, I accidentally scooted too much. And there was, if anybody knows where I'm going, go ahead and drop the emoji in the comments because somebody got a result back. A positive result.
Right emoji in the comments though. Are we talking about
Let's get it.
Emoji?
Where's
Somebody put a fire emoji.
Someone got it.
Someone put a fire emoji. Is it the fire emoji or is it the lady with the bump? Did you get burnt?
It was COVID.
Ma'am, we over here.
It was COVID. I know it's about to be over, but I said what I said.
So you didn't come back with a tiny human.
I came back with a tiny human, you guys. This one's gonna go down.
Listen, there, ma'am, you left that very open. There was a lot of weird emojis going in there. You need to go. All right, so you scooted a little bit. You came back and you were Surprise.
Yes, surprise. Is it still there? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you find out that you are +1.
+1.
Okay, all right. So you come back and you find out. When you find this out, you tell him.
No, I tell Jenny from the block.
Okay, all right.
And then Jenny from the block told me it wouldn't be smart. Would it be smart? Nah, it wouldn't be smart. So eventually, let's just say I lost the baby.
All right. So you don't.
The baby was gone. Now, during these moments, I became somewhat close with Lucky.
Did you tell Lucky?
Lucky already knew.
Oh, Lucky knew that you. Okay.
I lost it.
Okay.
Lost, like, I woke up and it was gone.
Okay. All right.
It was flesh, RIP. Oh, that would have been a really cute, light-skinned baby. For those of you who know, you know.
Focus.
You
Focus. We can finish this story. Focus. All right. So you end up losing the baby. Jenny knew. Became close with Lucky. Lucky knew. So what happens? Well, so
So
while this is
it gets ghetto. Me and let's just say me and Baldy aren't on good terms at all. So we can't even sit and have a phone conversation. And Baldy is talking to another girl who I can't really mention because I don't really know her. But Baldy's talking to this girl, and he told me that he would never talk to her because of her voice and more stuff like that. So now it's just getting more and more. Lucky is still talking to Baldy. It's a lot of
Hold on.
Baldy.
So what I'm saying is, after you come back from your trip, you find out that you're pregnant. You're still talking to Baldy at this time, or you've written him off.
I completely broke Baldy off.
Okay, so you've written him off. You find out you're pregnant. You don't tell him about it.
I thought about pulling up and being ghetto, but I didn't.
Okay, so you don't tell him about it. You lose the baby. When do you start talking to him again? If you wrote him off, why did you even initiate?
So Jenny from the block told me that if I don't tell him and I just pop up with the baby, it's gonna be an issue.
Okay. So you tell him.
Yes, I tell him.
Okay, so you do tell him, and then you end up not having it.
Yes, I ended up not having it. Amen. That was a win for me.
Okay, so when you tell him, what happened?
He said, so, you know, I have like this little issue where I get sick when I'm pregnant. I'll just say that. So he said it's not going to be a smart idea and that I need to consider if me dying over a baby is worth it.
That's what he said verbatim?
Yes. That's what he said.
I'm assuming when you say that you get sick, you have a condition that would put you at risk. You have a condition that puts you at high risk pregnancy.
A very high risk pregnancy.
A very high risk pregnancy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Okay. All right.
Uncles know his location. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay. So you end up. So you end up losing the baby, not having the baby. You and Lucky and Jenny become close. So you've initiated this contact. You tell him that you lost the baby. His reaction.
I didn't tell him I lost the baby. I don't even know if he knows at this point because I had to block him. Oh. And wait, let me just throw this out because I think we missed it. When I told him about said baby, he deleted the app.
Oh, so there's no chance of him even being in here. All right.
Have you deleted the app? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so post this, you became good friends with Lucky. Then he continued. After this, he continued. How do we wrap this story up? He continues with the BS off the app, or he adds the app back? You said he deletes the app.
I think he's in the back, lurking and jerking.
So he may have just found out that you didn't have the, like, right now?
Maybe it's possible. I don't know if Jenny from the block told him or not.
Jenny, did you tell him? Because I know Jenny in here.
Jenny from the block, did you tell him? I don't know.
Yes.
Yes, Jenny from the block told him.
Okay, I see the backup. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, where do we go from here? He deletes the app.
So let's go from here. So me and Lucky became, kind of close because we are in said Streamers Live, Top Streamers Live.
Okay. This all goes
And Lucky tells me that Baldy said that me and Two and Few were just gifting him and we were tricking on him and that he didn't talk to us.
So y'all were just tricks.
We were just tricks.
Okay.
So the whole entire time, Lucky and Baldy were just talking the whole time. I guess Lucky and Baldy didn't meet, but Lucky lets me know that, they were talking. He was really in love with her and was going to try to give her a baby. And yes. And so I'm talking to Lucky, and Lucky's just letting me know that they've never stopped talking. So this whole time, I was thinking that Lucky hated me. I was thinking that Lucky hated me, but Lucky didn't even know about any of us because Baldy told her that we were just tricking and gifters.
Tricking and gifters. Okay. Now, did Lucky end up telling you that she knew you were there to visit? Like she did?
No. So Lucky is very, I don't have a word for this. Lucky stays in the back. When I say the back, Lucky stays in the cut at all times. She sees stuff and doesn't know what's going on. Lucky is innocent.
Okay. Where do Diamond and Tacos come in? Do they even have a role here, or did we just skip over that? We can leave it out if it's not.
I mean, we can go to a round 2 if you'd like. I would be more than happy to come back next week.
But this story for all,
I have an honorable mention, and this story is not done. Okay, and I need to get my honorable mention off as well.
Okay, hold on.
Can we put this story on a pause?
For all intents and purposes for the story now, at this point, he's deleted the app. Lucky has told you that she's been around the whole time and thought that you were just gifters and had no idea that it was more serious, and that you had to.
So basically, we were just tricking off on this man.
Okay. And is this man back on the app, or you don't know?
I've seen him back on the app.
Okay. And Lucky and you are friends?
Me and Lucky conversate often.
Okay. And Lucky is still with Baldy?
Actually, Lucky used to go live, right? And Baldy used to stalk Lucky and just sit in her live and listen to everything that was going on with her.
So he would do what you were doing his life?
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? But Lucky said she blocked him.
Okay.
But Lucky is getting obsessed. Very obsessed.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and get your honorable mention off. So we're gonna recap this story.
Okay. So I would like to do an honorable mention on Skunk, on No Edges, and on slept with 15 females on this app. Now, last year, I'm just going to let it be known that Tia is coming with receipts and very, very much all the details. When I say receipts, phone calls that I recorded, and I'll be more than happy to play them in your live on the next story time. But Skunk decided to believe No Edges and decided to go live and speak on me for hours. And I feel like it's time for me to tell my story.
Were you seeing?
Oh, I was never seen Skunk, but No Edges decided to tell Skunk that I said that he was a predator. And never once did I say that. And I also have said screenshots of what I said to No Edges.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's finish this story up. All right, in the comments. Drinking snack emojis if y'all ready for this recap. You get to this recap. Drinking snack emojis. Okay. Y'all remember those words, okay? Skunk and No Edges. I just really
Remember
touched my-
those. It will come up later.
All right, y'all. So in T's Entanglement, we have T, we have a Baldy, and we have who did that? We have T, Baldy is the male, and then we have Too Few, we have Lucky, and we have Jenny from the Black. Okay. Baldy and T met in another top streamers live. They kikied in the comments, like you do, you find a fun place to be, kiki in the comments. Baldy would write T's name when she would come into the stream with little hard eyes next to it. One day Baldy slid in the DMs, with a little finger slip hi on the back end. T sent the lurking eyes back, and it was talk time since then. So about a week of DM, good morning, beautiful things, and we slid on over to the Instagram, talked on Instagram for about 2 days and exchanged phone numbers. They started playing iPhone games, a little daily check-in all the time, which then turned into sexy, freaky FaceTime. And this was going on for about, this all took place over about 4 weeks. Baldy was a live streamer. Baldy would go live. He would be in his bedroom, and T started noticing the demographic of the live was very heavily lots of females, lots of flirting. I'd like to also mention that the nature of Baldy and T's relationship. They had nicknames for each other. He called her glazed cornbread. There's no cornbread. There's not a cornbread emoji, is there? It'd be great.
Is there a cornbread emoji or something like that?
Or corn and bread, put the corn and the loaf of bread. Anyway, they had nicknames. There we go. They had nicknames for each other. But she started just noticing the demographic of the live. Like there's a lot of female energy, a lot of flirting. So she decided to ask, she said, have you been talking to anybody there? Because the conversations had led to, we're only talking to each other. That was the vibe. So he admitted to talking to someone named Too and Few. But said that me and Too and Few don't talk anymore because she left me for somebody else. And then he admitted to talking to somebody in the stream named Lucky. He said, well, Lucky and I, we only really did freaky FaceTime.
Story chosen, so it doesn't matter. Oh, sorry.
Lucky only did freaky FaceTime, but that was in the past. We don't actively do that now. Pretty much giving the impression that I'm only having freaky FaceTime to T. So T would sit in his live, watch his live. He would be texting. They would be texting each other while in his live. So she, felt special, like, okay, this is for real. But it would still linger in the back of her mind, like, he's texting me like that. Is he texting other people? So we'll fast forward to interactions on the stream. Her and Too and Few were app friends, no beef, no nothing, interaction you see around. But Too and Few would have these fun streams. Too and Few would have a dedication stream. Y'all remember the radio? Well, depending on how old y'all are, the radio, when people used to actually listen to the radio more, they used to have the Quiet Storm showing the stage. If y'all remember Quiet Storm, you could go on and he would give you a dedication. You send something in and he'd play a song. Too and Few would have the same vibe. You would Instagram Too and Few, a song to play, and then dedicate it to somebody. Am I lagging a lot? Are we good?
Lagging.
A lot? I'm not calling anybody. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Too and Few would have these dedication streams. So you would Instagram Too and Few a song and tell Too and Few who the song was for. Too and Few wouldn't tell the person who, wouldn't reveal who you were, but they'd say, here we're playing, put a hump in your back and dedicate it to somebody. Anyway, so one day T lost a bet that they had on playing iPhone games.
8 ball, y'all.
So she lost, and she had to change her name to Baldy's Proper T. Now, remember Too and Few stream. So obviously they're in Too and Few stream, seeing these dedications and things happening. And apparently Two and Few takes notice of said name. Baldy shares with T that he had messaged Two and Few to just say, hey, how was your date? Two and Few writes back, I have never been someone's proper T before. You should go be talking to T about these questions and interacting. Why Baldy felt the need to share this information, but he shares it to T. And T kind of rubs her the wrong way. Like, what, do we have beef? I didn't know. Like, I thought y'all had a thing, but it wasn't a thing anymore. Like, what's the problem? T messages her, back up her ride or die, Jenny. And Jenny says, yeah, he told me the same thing. She confirms. So T felt a way about it because, I'm not a streamer. I'm just, minding my business in here. And so T decided to go live. T hits the live button, kiki a little bit, nothing really being said. Two and Few joins the live, and Jenny from the block decides not today and kicks Two and Few from the live.
Yes, Jenny did.
Kicks her from the live. She didn't ask her to do it. It wasn't there nothing serious, but she gets kicked. Well, they go back to hanging out into the top streamers live, hanging out for a little bit, and Two and Few has an issue with that. I got kicked. I don't know why. What's the issue? I'm going live. Two and Few goes live, and Two and Few is crying. Two and Few is crying, accusing T of being messy. Like, why are you doing this? And decides to just air it out and says, hey, y'all, I know nobody asked, but T and Baldy are seeing each other. They're talking, puts the information and business out there. Well, this leads to DMs being blown up, information being exchanged on the back end, drama that was not sent for, nor appreciated to be received. So lets it go, moves on. Next time T enters this top streamer's live, she didn't even get time to sit in her seat. She didn't even get a moment to say hello. She walks in like, hey guys, and immediately gets the boot. She goes, y'all ever had that? Y'all ever, I bet you she did this too. Y'all go in her stream and it loads and then you just see the next person's stream.
Yes.
And you be like,
like 3 of them.
my app must be glitching. So then you like close your app up, open it back up, find the person again, and then you click it and it goes immediately to the next live. T was in this space. T was in this purgatory, but never fear because Messy Baldy is near. Baldy texts her immediately and says, don't go back there anymore because the top streamer let Two Few kick you. So T is like, I don't think we have any beef, but like a good friend and a good top streamer ends the live immediately, because if y'all don't know, y'all know, you got, in order for you to come back again, I got to close my live down and remove you. Messages T on the back end, hits her up on IG, clears the air. We love a good clearing of the air. Also message Baldy, and we're all good. So we're back again. Well, we're fast forward now. T and Baldy are going to meet up. T is flying up to see him. Now, mind you, leading up to this meetup for the first time, all of this drama is taking place, not in a good space, but we're going to go meet up. She goes to meet up. It's blah, y'all. She said it's blah. The weekend was just blah. She spent the whole weekend texting Jenny. It was awkward towards the end. Pretty much, it was only for a weekend. So at 2-3 days, she was sleeping in a whole other room. They did do a freaky deaky one time. She said they slept in separate beds. When she left, she apparently, potentially, and did bring back 2 things. One, possible bed bugs. So she threw away her things. Nobody wants to bring her bed bugs. But also, a +1. If y'all don't get it, y'all drop the emoji. Y'all drop the emoji of what I'm talking about. Y'all drop the emoji of what she also came back with, okay? When she got back, though, finding out that she was +1, Two and Few apparently is now, because things didn't go well, right? That whole exchange didn't go well. T was over it. Two and Few and Baldy were now back on good terms. T received screen recordings of them being messy on the Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram, on their streams. Just being messy and talking a lot. Y'all don't forget. T said, anytime you hit the live button, just move like you are always being recorded. Okay. Lucky then reaches out to T because Lucky and T never really had any issues other than Baldy saying Lucky didn't like her. She finds out that Lucky has no issue, that Lucky and Baldy never stopped talking, that they were always a thing. Lucky and Jenny find out that, T shares that she has +1. Jenny gives good friend advice and says, let's not be petty. You should let him know. So she decides to let Baldy know. And T has a condition that makes, if she does have a pregnancy, that it's a high risk. When she lets Baldy know, Baldy says something in terms of, do you really want to risk dying over having a baby? So after finding out that she is with child, he deletes the app. T ends up not having the baby. She loses the baby. Lucky then also shares additional information with T that Baldy has said the whole time that Two and Few and T were nothing but tricks, and they were just tricking off on him, and they were never talking at all. I believe Lucky has now blocked Baldy. Baldy is possibly back on the app. Baldy is possibly lurking, peeking and not speaking. Can we drop the bald emoji in the comments if he is here? And a little wave if Baldy is here. Baldy, you are welcome to, I don't know if you have a store your side, you want to say. But as of today, we don't know where Baldy is. Lucky is still on. You, Lucky?
Let me just say this about Lucky.
We're out of the feature box. You can cuss. Y'all can cuss.
Lucky is such an amazing person. She is very honest, and she told me everything from the get-go and let me know that Baldy was lying. That Baldy never stopped talking to her. The only thing about Lucky was that she never went to go see Baldy, and that was that. We love our good clap on light people. You know what I'm saying?
Clap on light people. I'm clap on light.
That's all.
Y'all have any questions?
Y'all have any questions? Because I'm not really gonna answer them. If you want the truth, we can go to Weddings Live with the truth.
Okay, hold on. Here's
Okay, with all due respect, I'm trying to find out names.
No.
There's too much. I want to find out some names. And in the expose, will we see names? Do we know voices?
Can somebody who knows who I'm talking about put the name in the chat? There we go. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Oh, Lily used to verse him all the time. Speaking of Lily, I just said what I said.
I'm out. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm out. Bye.
Anybody else want to come in here?
Oh, I'm so dead. All right. This is she said he's up. All right. Are you going to be okay. I think this is the
I'm ready. Who is this? Is this Girl Gotti? Top Batch Girl Gotti.
I just want to say the top streamer that she was talking about is Chosen. Thank you.
I guess Chosen is it. If you say I'm Chinese, I'm gonna fuck you. Ooh, I can cuss now. I'm fuck you up, Rio.
Tia, with all this going on, how did the Chinese community feel about it? Because I know they really strict.
Chinese people don't like you black people, so it was ghetto.
Okay, because I know they don't be playing.
They don't.
Right.
They especially don't like people who don't comb their hair, Rio.
Can I get some orange chicken?
Rio, show your hair.
Can I get some orange chicken? I'll show my hair.
You got a cat I can cook or not?
Y'all love cooking cats and stuff. You got the girls. I'm gonna go and jump out of here. I see she got the girls out.
Don't
This is the longest name I've seen.
Magic, can you come in here? I need you.
Hold on. King Rio Toxic Brand PBE. I made Chef the Island. Go check Trucker Bay. If you need help, call us at 1-800 Black Men Don't Cheat or 1-800 I Know That Baby Ain't Mine. If you gifted her, you can file her on your taxes. Get out of here.
I just want to say at the end of my depression and very, very hardship, I got tacos with Dre. And then for the tacos with Dre and me, we got tacos. I want everybody to know that.
All right. Are you headed over to story time?
I just
Okay.
Tia,
all right.
I love you.
Oh, I get noodles.
This was very
I
fucking
love
ghetto.
Fight for it, noodles.
Shame on
Noodles,
Chosen
I'm
for
ready to
having
come
all
back,
this go down to
baby.
her stream. Shame on you, top ass Chosen.
He tried. Tacos with Dre, everybody. Dre has the best tacos, and I'm just gonna say what I said.
Hold on. Y'all make sure y'all hit Weddington with a fave. You can get some more tea there in 9 minutes.
And I want everybody to know, even though last year I was a hoe, this year me and Weddy are getting married. Amen.
I would just like to say that I have a show that starts at 9 p.m. And 9:30 p.m. But respectfully, do we even? Because you've given all the details in the box at this point.
I mean, Weddy, it's up to you. I'm more than happy to go in there and put names.
Okay.
And
Well, come on through. My
tell
attendance.
my story about Skunk and him lying about wanting me to be around his daughters who are also of Asian descent.
Oh, okay. So y'all, I need to go put the glitter on my nose. So
Put the glitter on your nose,
I'll
'cause I
see
feel
y'all
like
in 8 minutes. Okay.
You know,
Thank
I feel
you.
like as a Asian person, I should come out here and let you guys know that these men try to disrespect us and they try to lie when they're embarrassed that they like younger women. I'm 26, y'all. These 40-year-olds love me.
I think the Skunk and No Edges story would be perfect for story time.
Have you on the perfect for story time. If you guys all want to see what people really look like, I have a video of Gold Aura.
Just to clarify, you're dropping names, and also we're talking about the 15 people that were fucked. Also, is that what's going on?
Since people want to call me out last year and disrespect me and bring up my daughter, just know
2022 is your year, Tia. 2022 is your year.
Amen.
All right. Anybody else got a question? Anybody else? Not close the box. All right, y'all. Check about. If y'all haven't already, y'all please. I would say hit T with a fave, but T always reminds you that she don't be streaming. But in case.
Right. By the way, I just want to mention this before I close. Petty LePew is a liar. Not only did he want to fuck me, he also wanted me at his house for over a month. And he also wanted someone who could, understand being a mixed Asian Black kid in this community. The fact that I didn't drive 4 hours to go see Petty LePew after my daughter passed away, and then he wants to tell not only one person, but 2 and 3 people that I was, what? He only did it because he wanted to help someone who was suffering and going through such a traumatic experience, not only knowing that I did not go because I didn't want to have sex with a person who I'm connecting with while I experience a traumatic loss. Now, let's just say that. So, Petty LePew, you're a bitch. You're a liar. And amen. Bye.
Right. Y'all head over to Weddington's live here in a couple of minutes. Y'all head over to Weddington's live for the tea. Well, y'all, if y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit the star by my name with a fave. Travel Bay is the show boss of the stream. I appreciate I appreciate y'all for coming through per usual. Guys, next week, Entanglements, we are going to have a bit of a recap. But for those of you who are still here, if you don't leave, we are doing a very special Entanglement episode. It's going to be on next Wednesday, y'all. It'll be Wednesday. If you guys can, I do need you guys to please, 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 if many of you can, pull up Wednesday from 8 to 10. We are doing a very special episode with Plenty of Fish and Apple. So I would love for as many of you as possible to be in here. It is going to be called Dating Unfiltered. It's a spinoff of Entanglements. We're trying something new. So the more of you that are here, the great it will be. There'll be a lot of new people being flushed or sent to the stream that aren't on the platform. So we're going to do a 2-hour episode. We're going to have 2 new stories. We're going to have a bit of not like Sports Center, but we're going to have a panel. We're going to kind of analyze some of the stories and whatnot that come up. So if y'all could be here, it's the first time POF is trying something like this. So next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have time, please pull up for a special spinoff of Entanglements called Dating Unfiltered. We'll see how it goes. All right. If you haven't already, like I said, hit the start by my name here with the fave. It's Jilly Baby. Follow me on Instagram. It's Jilly Baby as well. Fave the top 3. Please hit Travel Bay with a fave. Hit Anthems Jordan with a fave. Hit Girl Gotti with a fave. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much. I will play music, but I'm kind of a little shooketh at the ending that we had. But y'all have a good rest of your night. Y'all head over to Weddington. She's going live. I'm sure the tea will be continuing to spilleth over. Have a great night, guys. Remember, every person, place, or I almost said every person, place, or entanglement. Every person, place, or encounter you come across, please always try to leave it better than it was before you got there. And if you can't do that, just don't make it any worse. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all later.